problems do occur in reading and how we can diagnose those problems. This is the main challenge for EFL or ESL teachers when they are teaching and assessing reading. So let's discuss how to diagnose problems in reading and how to assess them actually, because assessing those problems will help us understand the individual needs, wants, strengths, and weaknesses of the students. So as our discussion shows right from the beginning till now, as we are into the half of this course and we are about to finish the first half of the course, which is about how to teach reading. So what we have looked so far, that reading is a complex skill because it involves many psychosocial processes, because you are mentally involved in terms of understanding the text, in terms of maintaining the speed, in terms of scanning or reading for fact or reading for opinion. So there are different kind of psychosocial issues, processes involved in reading. So this is the job of the second language teacher actually, to find out individual problems of the students, as I said before, because it helps teachers understand the basic individual needs of the students. So, for example, how the student perform in a closed test. That's important. Let's imagine that you are a teacher and you give a closed passage to the students. And within the closed passage, every fifth word is taken away. And it all depends upon the general information, general knowledge of the students, how they fill in that closed test. So it's important to be present while students fill in those closed passages, because it will help you some of the problems faced by the students while filling those closed passages. Sometimes comprehending a reading material can cause anxiety provoking for the students. So it's important for the teacher to keep an eye on the overall performance of the students, how motivated they feel or anxious they feel, and what problems hinder or facilitate them. So as an EFL teacher, it's important for us to make the diagnosis of the problems as a routine activity on daily basis and on individual basis. And in this regard, the teacher can play her constructive role in terms of offering facility to the students and silently observing them. And when the teachers are around the students and observing them, so just keep in mind that the students should feel comfortable and they shouldn't feel that they are being evaluated. Rather, they should feel that the teacher is there to offer them kind of support, right? So the diagnosis of problems can start with small units. For example, how students identify words, and then they move on to vocabulary knowledge, or how they comprehend single sentence from single to the general, and then picking up the speed. And thirdly, learners should feel comfortable while they are being assessed and being seen or observed in terms of the problems they face. As I said before, they shouldn't feel uncomfortable in the presence of the teacher. And this is what language teachers need to be. They need to be empathetic towards their students, towards their problems, towards their worries, towards their lacks. And fourthly, let's not rely too much on one test. For example, we cannot solely rely on closed tests or comprehension tests or MCQs. Rather, we can use a combination of these tests. So the whole idea is to find out what kind of problems happen and which intrigue the students. And as an EFL teachers, we can use various kinds of tests to understand and assess the overall proficiency of the students and overall problems they face, and offering support to those problems. And in this regard, it's important to motivate to the students to read outside the classroom, do some extensive reading, and come up with their extensive reading in the next day, and then see what problems they faced while they read outside the classroom, while being at home or while being at some in the park or some other place. So it's the job of the second language to make reading healthy, enjoyable, exciting, involving exercise.